Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that. Yo. It's the Monte's World Podcast. It's the late night joint. It's 9:08 my time. So it's probably 10:08 y'all time. Or depending on where you looking. Or depending on where you watching. Or not watching. Yeah, watching or listening or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Share, like, comment, and subscribe, though. Oh, my goodness. No, I don't want that music in my background. I'd rather put my own music in the background. Let me change this up right quick. Let's see. But, man, today, it's a sad day for me, man. It's a sad day for me, man. I'm starting to really understand. Like, I want to cry. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us, man, we want to, a lot of things that we were good at in high school and middle school and things of that nature, we've come to realize we're not as good as that no more. That talent that we had is drifting away. We try to hold on to it as much as we possibly can, but the truth and the reality of the deal is it's over. And I'm sad about it. I'm sad about it. But I've come to the realization as I leave the gym, the basketball gym, I've came to the realization and understanding that basketball just isn't my thing no more. It really isn't. I hate it because when I see people hoop, I love it. And I used to be able to hoop like that. Not as good as people. Like, I never had a left, so I did a lot of damage with my right though, but I never had a left hand. You know what I'm saying? But I could shoot the lights out. I always been that type of guy. Every time they'd be like, "Oh, you hoop?" I'm like, "You still got that jumper?" That's what they will always say. The jumper's gone. I can't make layups no more. Nothing, bro. It's crazy. And people will be like, "Oh, no, it's probably because you out of shape." That ain't got nothing to do with it. The skill set is as soon as the ball gets in my hand, I don't even know what to do with it, bro. I think that if I start hooping again, like every single day for like the next 3 months, I'll be good. My cardio and I'll be back to whatever. But it's just, bro, I can't play defense right. I can't do nothing, bro. I'm a waste of time being on the court. I love it for the workout purposes. But of course, trying to be somebody or trying to, you know what I'm saying, pull up and be like, "Yo, let's do this for money," or "Let's get on the league." Nah, them days are over, bro. I have to understand and lock in to know that basketball is not my thing no more. When people be like, "Yo, you hoop," I need to say, no, I don't. I used to, but I don't now. I need to let them know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hate it because it's one of those things that you think that will never go away. But when you don't play it at all for a long period of time, you can't just pick up the ball and be like, "Oh, it's like riding a bike." It's not. It's not. Unless you hooped all your life. Like, bro, we used to pull up at Nemasilla Park, ball out. We used to pull up at the Monument and ball out. We used to pull at the Northeast Community Center in the back and ball out. We used to pull at the Southeast Community Center and ball out. We used to pull up at Malone and ball out. Wash University, ball out. We used to hoop. I think it was Wash or Malone, one of them. I forget. We was everywhere and balled out all the time. That's all we used to do. Get up in the morning. Northeast at Chips. We used to ball out. Ellisdale, we used to ball out. We was balling out when C.J. McCullough was still at Glen Oak. We know C.J. McCullough personally. He used to hoop with us all the time when he was in high school. We know his brother Eric, all them. Like, yeah, we used to hoop all the time. That's all we did. Hoop, 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 hoop. That's all we did was hoop. And now it's just like, it's a no-go. My body is like, nah, man. You make beats. You do music. You rap. You sing. You do that. Stay over there. Don't come over here. And I'm like, man, nah, I need the cardio. I need the cardio. So I'll be hooping. Be pulling up. And I'm going to forever pull up. But whoever I'm hooping with, I'm letting them know, bro, I'm not good. Gotta be honest with myself. I'm not good. I don't play defense. I can't. I never really in real life learned how to play defense. Ever. I can't play defense. I don't have a left hand. I blow layups every now and then, bro. I'm not the same guy when it comes to hooping. But I tell them, like, bro, shoot, y'all think y'all nice? Get on the mic. Let's go. I'll call you out on the music any day. Y'all can beat me in y'all field. That's cool. Beat me in basketball all day. That's y'all thing. Now come over here to the studio. Let me show you what's up. Yeah, but I hate the fact that I can't hoop no more, man. For real, for real. I think even if I get back in cardio shape, it's just the fact that I don't want to say I can't because that's not a word that I want to use. I don't like using that word, but it's going to take a minute for me to be able to get back in that groove to be like, yo, for real, I really need to sit down and like go back to the basics of basketball. That's how bad it is. It's almost like, bro, like blowing layups and all. I'm like, bro, what? I was way better than this. What is this? Like, we played like 7 games. All of them was to 15. And we lost all 7. I hit a couple shots, got a couple threes. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, you know. But as far as me feeling like myself out there, no. No way. I'm not going to give up on basketball because it's a good cardio thing and I love doing it. It's a recreational activity. You know what I'm saying? And you meet a lot of cool people where you hoop. So I ain't going to give up on it, but that time is dwindling, bro. It's to the point, if I got an opportunity to go to the studio, or if I got the opportunity to go hoop, I'm going to the studio. That's just it. I got to understand that basketball ain't nothing but cardio for me. That's it. You don't win a trophy hooping with these cats. It's just the fact that I know that I'm the same age as these dudes, and they look a little older than me, and they be killing. Probably because they hoop all the time. I don't hoop all the time. I got work. I got like 3 jobs, so I ain't got time to be hooping all the time. These cats probably hooped when they was in high school and all that. I never did that. I never did that. You know what I mean? So it's wild, man. It's really wild out here. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I hate how I look when I'm hooping. Not physically. No, I hate how I look when I'm hooping. It's almost like if you're playing 5-on-5, if I'm on a team, it's like playing 4-on-5. I don't like that. So I gotta tighten up. I gotta figure it out. I gotta find somebody who really hoop and let cats really teach me the game again, because it's almost like I forgot it. But I don't really, and that's the thing, I really don't got the time to learn how to do that again. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's just like, bro, just hang it up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to win no trophy. You ain't about to be on no AAU team. You ain't about to be on no road team or nothing like that anyway. It's just recreational activity. It is what it is. So just get in shape so you can at least run with the people. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I don't think I'm trash at all, but it's just, I'm definitely not myself. But I'm definitely not in the shape that I should be in to be able to hoop with people either. Cardio is a big thing. And if you don't do cardio, you and your basketball is about to be bad, especially if we run a full court. I mean, just for me to make it 7 games full court is a blessing. because I would have passed out. And my back don't be hurting or nothing like that either. That's why I know that I'm getting back in shape. Not all the way, but I'm getting back in shape enough to be able to play full court high school basketball gym, full court 7 times. Not a little half court joint. No, 7 times full court with people who really, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. At least I'm capable of running up and down the court and stuff like that for 7 games. I got to pat myself in the back because I remember there was a time when there was no way in the world I was making it back up that court. After the 2nd game, I'm, oh no, I ain't playing the next game. I ain't done it. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I'm losing weight. I know that I'm getting back in the swing of things and stuff like that, which I thank God for. You know what I'm saying? So just slowly but surely, I get back to it. I just ain't there right now. I just ain't there back now, but you know what I'm saying? But for all of y'all who still, you know what I'm saying, do what you did in high school, do what you did in middle school, when you played baseball, when you played basketball, football, things of that nature, but you're 30 plus, you know what I'm saying, 40 plus, and you try to go out there and play with these cats that's like 27 or 30 or whatever. Understand, they might be better than you, but the fact that you can still go out there and do it and play a full game, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm talking to myself, like, bro, you can't give up. If that's something that you like to do, don't give up on it. Just get in shape and just get back to it. You know what I'm saying? For real. So that's what I'm on, man. I'm on trying to get back right. It's going to take a minute, though, because I got other things that's a priority. Way more of a priority than me hooping. Hooping ain't bringing no bread and no money and no income, you know what I'm saying? But all my jobs that I got is all, they not, well, my Uber is sit down. All I do is sit down. But working at my other job, I got to get up a lot. I'm up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then my other job is up, down, up, down. So now it's better. And you know what I'm saying? Now I'm moving around and getting a lot of walking in. Because I was gaining a lot of weight when I was just Ubering. Because all you do is sit in the car for like 8 hours and drive. Go to the gas station, grab some snacks or whatever, some drinks that you probably shouldn't be drinking. Well, me, I was just drinking water and stuff, but at the same time, still sitting in the same spot for like 8 hours and stuff. That ain't healthy. Then go home and sit down again or lay down and stuff like that. That ain't healthy. Now all my jobs is active. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go and work at the airport and I'm walking a lot. I'm getting up and doing this. I'm getting up and doing that. Sit down. Get up, do this. Get up and do that. So that's not just me sitting down no more. So that's a great thing. And then my other job, I'm up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Even though it's super easy. It's a lot of down and up, but it's still up, down, up, down. So it's a lot of movement. So with it being a lot of movement, it's helping me be able to still move around. So that's why I can lose weight and stuff like that, because I'm still moving around, being active. There was a time where I wasn't being active at all, so it wasn't no weight loss happening. But now it's like, no, yeah, there's a weight loss happening now because I'm moving around all the time. Both jobs require me to move around. Both jobs require me to walk around. Both jobs cause me to move my body in different ways. Both jobs cause me to do a lot of things, so that's an awesome thing. That's an awesome thing, for sure. But, to all the people, I'm sorry, y'all. But to all the people that's on the podcast or watching the podcast or whatever, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, I was hooping, and tonight, it was terrible. Like I said, I hit a couple jump shots or whatever, but that was it. I'll be honest, I wish I was going home to a woman right now. I could just lay in her lap. I feel like a baby right now. I'm so tired. I need a massage. I need all that, bro. It was a good workout, though. I needed it, for sure. Definitely a good workout. My watch was telling me I had over 12,000 steps today. Awesome. Awesome. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah, man. I just wish that I was heading home to, you know what I'm saying, a wife. Somebody that's just happy and excited when I get to the house, you know what I'm saying, just have my bath water ready and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, that would nourish me now before I went to sleep, because that was a good workout, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, my time will come. My time will come. But you know what I'm saying, being transparent with y'all. I miss that. I miss walking in the house and a woman is there waiting for me. I miss that. I miss that a lot. But I don't want just any old woman to do that either, because a lot of that comes with a lot of stress. It comes with a lot. Relationships. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just learning myself day by day. You know what I'm saying? I found my peace. I don't want nothing to interrupt it. I know there's a lot of things in relationships that will cause an interruption. So I know that when I do decide to get back into a relationship or things of that nature, that I know that I don't want my peace wrecked. And I need that, what I want to say. I need to reiterate that. I need to make sure that they know, like, yo, if my peace is being wrecked, this is not going to be a good relationship. Because I'm so spoiled by my peace right now, I won't let nobody hinder my peace at all right now. I'm stress-free, peace out the window. I ain't stressing about nothing. I'm living a lively life. I love everything that's going on in my life right now. I know there's more to come. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some tests, a lot of that stuff. I just think that I'm going through a lot right now, learning a lot, learning myself a lot more, dedicating, being consistent in things and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make sure my foundation is set up. So when I do, when God does present me with my wife, I know what to do. I know who to be, and I know that she would respect everything that I got going on, that she would back it 1,000%. She would pray for me, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So I can't wait. I can wait, but when it happens, I'm gonna be joyful, because it's been a long time. I mean, September 26th September 25th will be 2 years of me being single. Single life is different, man. I remember when I was in a relationship, a lot of times I didn't even want to get out of the relationship, but I never wanted to be by myself. But I just had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so hard to not be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But now not being in a relationship, it's so hard to get in one, because you don't know what cat's mindset is. Everybody just want to date everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to date everybody. Everybody want to have sex with everybody. Everybody want to take everybody out to eat. Everybody want to do everything with everybody. And I don't want to be in that circle. I want mine's for me. I don't want her being all outside with everybody and doing whatever. I want her to be with me. I want her to want to be with me at all times. It don't matter if I'm boring and whack and I don't want to go nowhere. She's like, all right, well, I don't care. I don't want to go nowhere either. As long as I'm with you. We both not going nowhere together. Let's go. Let's go home and kick it. Let's watch TV. Let's laugh at whatever you want to watch or whatever. I just want to have a woman like that. That's just want to be whatever I want to be. And whatever that's going to make me want to do so much for her, because she respects what I do. She's just like, man, he don't do much, but I don't care. As long as my man is at home, as long as I ain't got to worry about him not answering his phone. I ain't got to worry about him cheating. I ain't got to worry about none of that. I don't care. I got a good man. He's taking care of bills, taking care of business. He's loving me. He's this, and this. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people need to learn and understand that taking care of bills and being financially taking care of, being able to take care of a woman financially in certain ways, that's showing love as well. I think a lot of people think that, oh, well, all you're doing is bringing in money. That ain't nothing. I'm like, bro, that's a sign of love. Because at the end of the day, I'm working these 40 or 80 hours or doing all this stuff weekly, making my own personal money to buy you stuff with my money. I'm like, bro, that's love for real. You know what I'm saying? That's really love. Because at the end of the day, it's my money. I should be spending it on myself. But if I choose to spend it on you, be grateful. But if you throw it in people's face like, oh, yeah, well, I mean, all you're doing is bringing in money. That don't mean nothing. I'm like, what do you mean? That's a sign of love for real. You rather be with somebody that's with you all the time but ain't got no income in, so you got to pay for all the bills on your own? Like, come on, make it make sense. People downplay that. People downplay the fact that you are bringing in some type of money. Or you're bringing in money, or you're paying for half the bills or the majority of the bills, or just a bill. You might only have enough money to pay just a bill. Understand that that man is working a 9 to 5. He can do whatever he wants to with that money. He don't gotta buy you no purse. He ain't gotta take you out to eat. He ain't gotta take you to the movies. He ain't gotta do none of that stuff. So if he does do it, you should be appreciative of it. A lot of times women are appreciative. They look at it and be like, all right, well, all you do is bring in money. What else you do? I'm like, bro, that's good enough. For real. I'm like, I understand that you want more out of the deal, but at the same time, you got to understand, like, bro, people who, that saying, put your money where your mouth is, that's a real thing. If you really want something, you put your money behind that joint. If you really want it. Oh, I want a car. Okay. How much you paying for it? Oh, I give him $5,000 up front. And then, bro, you putting your money there because you really want that car. If you ain't want that car, you like, I don't feel like doing no down payment. You don't care about the car then. If you really want that food like $60, $70. They like, man, that mug like $60, $70. Okay, I'll pay it. He must have really wanted it because he paid $60, $70 for it. His hard-earned working money, he spent $60 or $70 on a meal. You looking at it like you crazy. He looking at it like, bro, this is what I wanted. So why are you mad that I spent that much money? You know what I'm saying? We spend a lot of money on jewelry. We spend a lot of money on shoes. We spend a lot of money on food. We spend a lot of money on jerseys and PlayStations and Xbox games because you really want it. So if a man spends money on you, you got to be appreciative of it because at the end of the day, he really serious about what he do with his money. He make a lot of money. So if he makes a lot of money, he can put that money in his savings account. But instead, he overheard you wanted a purse. He overheard you like these shoes. He overheard you like eating here. He overheard you like eating there. And he took you to those spots. He worked hard to put money, he worked hard to put money in his pocket to take you where you wanted to go. Even though it's his money and he can make his own decisions. His decision was to spend it on you. Why are you not grateful? Why are you saying that that's not enough? These women are getting crazy. What you mean that's not enough? Oh man, all you do is work. Yeah, because we got to keep the lights on. Yeah, that man loves you. He keeps the electric on. He keeps the lights on. He keeps the gas on. He makes sure you got a roof over your head. That's love. That's showing love too. Why y'all just brush that off like that ain't no big deal? That's a big deal. If he stops paying that, guess what? We ain't got no place to stay. Or you got to pay it. And when you start paying it, first thing you want to say is, oh yeah, I'm with this deadbeat nigga. He ain't got no money. He ain't da-da-da-da-da, this, and this. So I got to pay for everything, and he don't do nothing. He ain't never doing this, and this. But yet you dog him, but yet you still sticking around with him. You dog him, but yet you sticking around with him. But then when the man is bringing in the money, oh, he worked too much. We don't ever get to do nothing. What you want me to do? That's what I'm saying. When I work to bring in the income for we can make sure we got a roof over our head, it's a problem because he worked too much. But then when I ain't bringing no money in, oh, that nigga a deadbeat. He don't do nothing anyway. Bro, you can't win for losing. You see what I'm saying? You can't win for losing. It's a lot of women that don't know, that really don't appreciate those men for real. These men out here, they ain't cheating, they ain't going to no bars, they ain't doing none of that crazy stuff. They ain't texting no girls, they ain't doing nothing of that. They just going to work. They might have 2 jobs, but they going to work. They going to work because they want to make sure that you have a place to stay and they taking care of you. Like your dad used to, or you know what I'm saying, like your mom used to, or whoever. It's his responsibility to take care of you. When you were staying with your mom or when you were staying with your dad, you didn't have to pay for no bills over there. So now when you staying with him, you ain't got to pay no bills over there either. Or y'all doing 50-50. Now if you going 50-50, ain't nothing to complain about. Long as you pay your half and he pay his half, we good. But a lot of people be expecting the men to pay everything. So if he pays for everything, why are you complaining because of the fact that, oh, we trying to go eat this weekend, but of course he got to work. So since he got to work, we ain't going to be able to, do this or be able to do that because he ain't home. Because you know he got to work. He got to do this. He got to do that. I'm like, bro, why are you mad that your man work? You rather him be working than spending all his money on alcohol, all his money on weed, or all his money on whatever other habits that people got. You rather have him working. Bringing in income for y'all could be cool. Why? Since when did that become a problem? That's a major problem now in this world. And I never understood that. Like, why are y'all mad? Why are y'all mad because your man is working? But then when the man ain't working, the first thing y'all do is telling everybody, oh, this deadbeat, this nigga over here is just sleeping on my couch and all he play is PlayStation. All he play is Fortnite, Call of Duty. He always on the duty, he on the 2K or he on Madden. And y'all still letting them men stay with you, and they ain't bringing in no bread. But yet, they asking you to cook, and you always going to buy them groceries and all that stuff for you to do whatever. But the man that's actually working, it's a problem because he working too much. Like, come on, women, make up your mind. Make up your mind. What do you want out of the deal? What do you want out of the deal? If you don't want your man to work that much, then you pick up a job and take half the bill so he don't got to work that much. Because he's probably doing that because he wants to make sure that he can pay for the bills. If y'all want to go on vacation, he want to make sure that y'all got vacation money and all of this stuff. So he got to do a little extra. You can't even appreciate him. Like, why don't you appreciate that man for doing that? Why can't he have a meal when he come home from he just got done working 16 hours? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like some people don't expect that. I get up in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm supposed to get up at 4:30. Be at the gym at 5 o'clock, work out from 5 to 6, and then sometimes I Uber from 6 to 10, and then I go to work from 10:30 to 8 o'clock at night. So my day starts at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not done till 8. Sometimes I go to work. Sometimes I get up at 4, hit the gym at 4:30, work out from 4:30 to 5:30, and then after I get out of there, I don't go to Uber because I got to be at my other job at 7 in the morning. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 7 to 3. Then I leave that job to go to the other job at 3:30 and go 3:30 to 8. And sometimes I go to Uber after that or whatever. So I'm like, it's a lot. It's a lot. But it's because I got goals, not goals to reach, but it's because it ain't even about the money. That's what I think people got to understand and realize. It ain't even about the money. It's about being consistent. It's about being a man. It's about being a worker. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been times in my life where I hated going to work. I quit a job on you in a heartbeat. But now I'm so locked in on working because if you don't work, you don't eat. And I'm a bougie person. So I want to eat. And when I eat, I want to eat fancy. I don't want to Burger King, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, pizza, and all. No, I'm the Red Lobster. Go to a steak spot. Even though I don't eat steak and stuff like that. But go to a spot that costs. I like going to elegant spots because I can afford it. But it's also because that's how I want to eat. A lot of times when you go to elegant spots, it's because they got healthy foods and stuff in there. So if the plates might be a little bit more than normal, like I go to Longhorn. I love going to Longhorn. And Longhorn, I go get the, I forget what it's called. It's something, double shrimp, something. But it's a bed of rice. They put the shrimp on top of it. It comes with broccoli, and then I add an extra lobster tail. That joint come up to like $40. I think it come up to $40. I have no problem with that. People be like, man, that's a lot of money. I don't care. I work hard so I could be able to eat like that. Ultimate Feast at Red Lobster, like $37, $40. You gotta get the stuffed mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get the full experience, you gotta get the, you know what I'm saying, the cheddar baked biscuits. You definitely might have to get some wine or get the lemonades they got. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the Ultimate Feast come with the crab legs, come with the broccoli, the shrimp scampi, the mashed potatoes and stuff like that. Yeah, $40, $50. I work to be able to do that. So I don't care what the price is. They like, oh yeah, Red Lobster done raised the price. I don't care. I'm still paying for it if I'm hungry. Because at the end of the day, that's what I do. I work hard to be able to eat in those situations. If I go out of state to go somewhere and they like, oh man, that restaurant's super high. I don't care, let's go. Just like the one little, what's it, Sears Tower or something like that? I don't know if it's in Chicago or if it's somewhere, I forget. The joint when the restaurant is in the air and they be spinning around. I want to go there to eat. And they like, man, them plates is crazy. I don't care. I work hard to be able to eat and go wherever I want to go. I don't care how much the plate is. That's the plan. That's the reason why I work as hard as I work, because I don't want to not be able to do those things. I want to do those things. That's what kind of life I want to live. Now, if you don't want to live that type of life, then eat whatever you want to eat. Stay with the hot dogs and french fries if you want to. Do that. Get the chicken nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Get the chicken nuggets. Get whatever you want to get, bro. If that's your life, if that's what you want to do, bro, I'm not mad at that. Do what you do. But what I'm telling you, for me, as for me, and whoever gonna be with me, we gonna be bougie together. We gonna be bougie. I remember in my past relationship, man, the reason why we stopped going out to restaurants is because she knew how to cook. So it was no reason. The restaurants was never as good as what she would make. So we would just go to the restaurants, find out what they got, and then she would just go and recreate what they had at the restaurant, which was an awesome thing. Salute to her. You know what I'm saying? But that's what type of time I'm on, bro. I'm like, bruh, that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. If I work hard so I can afford it. And like I said, it ain't about the money. It ain't about the monthly payment. Of course I want to know. Of course I want to have enough money to pay my bills. Of course I want to have enough money to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure my bills is paid. Make sure I can pay my rent and stuff like that. Or mortgage or whatever I got, whatever. I do that. But I also want to have money on the side because of the fact that I want to do extra stuff. And if I want to do extra stuff, I want to have the money to do it. I don't want to look and be like, oh man, well, they going to the Bahamas next year. That mug gonna be 3 G's. Okay, if I really want to go, guess what? I'm going to work hard before I can get the 3 G's before I can go. I'm not going to keep missing things because money issues. No, I'm fixing the money issue by working hard. You know what I'm saying? By working hard. And not even really working hard, because none of my jobs I work hard at all. I promise. A scale of 1 to 10 as far as working at any of my jobs that I got. Like I said, Uber is the easiest job I have. I mean, Uber is the hardest job I got. My other 2 jobs, scale of 1 to 10 as far as difficulty, I'll put both of them at a 2. Both of them at a 2. 2. It's a 2. That's it. Uber, I'll put Uber at like a 5. But my other jobs at a 2. Clear. I don't, man, God hooked me up. These jobs are so easy, I don't know what to do with myself. I'll be sitting in there like, God, you really outdid yourself on this one. You dang near just giving me money at this point, because I ain't really got to work to get it. I appreciate that, for real, on the gang, for real. But, yeah. But like I said, yeah, it ain't really about the money, bro. It's just about the fact that when a man is working, but then all of a sudden when a man either gets injured or car down or lay off, whatever, that messes with a man's psyche. Reason being is because a man is supposed to work. Not like slavery and, you know what I'm saying, factories and breaking your back and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the mindset of waking up every morning and leaving to go do something. Even if you got your own office, if you got your own business, if you got your own boom, 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 whatever. A man is supposed to get up and do something. And when a health issue or a job or something stops you from going to work for like 2-3 weeks, bro, you don't feel like a man at that time. That's the time when a woman is supposed to still let that man know that he's still the man, regardless of the situation, because it's not his fault, the reason why he's not working. It's hard to just sit in the house. Like the last 3 weeks before I left Pittsburgh to come here, I wasn't even working. I was just sitting in the house, miserable. I had no drive to do music. I had the studio upstairs. I had no drive to do music. I had no drive to do nothing, not even eat. Because at the time, Uber kicked me off because of the situation that was going on in Pittsburgh. They kicked me off. So I ain't had no job for 3 weeks. So now I'm just waking up in the morning and just watching TV. Or waking up in the morning and just pacing back and forth in the house. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Bro, a man feels crippled when he can't work. A real man feels crippled when he can't work. Now, if I'm bringing in income that's hitting my account when me not having to work because I did all the work, and you know what I'm saying, like through stocks and bonds and things like that, and you know what I'm saying, you making money off the music and stuff like that. You just wake up every morning and just money hitting your account. That's different. Like, that's different. That's different. But I'm talking about that. I'm like I said, I'm the Uber. I'm the GOAT when it comes to Uber. I'm one of the best, in my opinion. And so I was so used to getting up in the morning, like, all right, well, I get up, go to work at 5, and do that 5 to 5, doing Uber, boom, boom, boom. To do that every single day for dang near 10 years, to all of a sudden 3 weeks they knock you off and be like, you can't work. Bruh, what? It felt like trash. It felt like, bruh, what? I felt like I was about to die. But also, I'm sorry, this podcast wasn't supposed to be this long. But also, it's because of the fact that, you hear what I'm saying, I'm working. I can't work. I can't this, and this. As y'all can tell how I'm talking, I'm not talking right. Because I'm trying to bring in the income. I'm trying to do all the work. I'm trying to do me, I. God was nowhere in it. That's why I was making thousands and thousands of dollars every year, but still looked like I was working paycheck to paycheck. Because I didn't have God the center of what I had going on. Not saying that I was like dogging and disrespecting God and doing whatever, but at the same time, I wasn't being wise with the money either. There's been times where I hit $84,000 a year, $94,000 a year, $96,000 a year, just Ubering, banking, but then go back to look and see what you have for it, and don't be like, bro, where's the $96,000? I don't even see it. Yeah, oh yeah, I went to the 50 Cent concert. Yeah, I went to the Ludacris concert. So those airplane tickets, I took somebody with me. Did all of them, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. Ludacris concert. Went to the T-Pain concert. Went to all the concerts. Went to all the football games. Did all of that. Yeah, but that stuff don't add up to $96,000 though. That's what I'm saying. It don't add up to 96. So if it don't add up to 96, where'd the money go? You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of times we do so much stuff and we be in the way, and God just be like, all right, well, it's an easier road to take, but right now you're taking the hard road, and I'm gonna let you keep going out there and bumping your head and trying to figure out where your money at until you come to the provider, come to your Father, come to God, and be like, God, what's going on? And He's gonna be like, bro, you not letting me step up. You not letting me do what I do in your life. You trying to do everything in your life. You trying to do everything in your life. That's not how this works. You got to allow me to do the things in your life. Period. Rely on me. I'm the source. You keep trying to make yourself the source, and that's the reason why you don't see your money like that. That's it. And now since I've understood that, ever since I came up here, I've understood it. My money has been so different now. Like now it's like I said, working like a truck driver, like Uber, just Ubering, just working, 5, 12-hour days. You making good money. You making good money. 300, 350, maybe 250, 280. You making good money. You killing. Don't get it twisted. Uber drivers, you killing if you doing it right, in the right area. If you in Pittsburgh and you Ubering, bro, I'm telling you, follow my formula, you will be eating forever, for sure. I get that, but what I'm saying is, when God got His hand in it, you don't got to do much, and the money is still there. And that's what I'm explaining now. With the 2 jobs that I have right now, I don't do much, but I make more than what I was making doing Uber. That's what I'm saying. When you allow God to run things, you don't got to do much. You just got to be present. He'll take care of the rest. And I've noticed that because back then I'm working every day. And now I had a girlfriend at the time. She was complaining. Oh, all you do is work. All you do is work. Well, where's the money at? We got to go to a lot of dope places. We got to do a lot of dope things. The bills was always paid, this, and this. But I always was just working. 5 to 5, 8 to, I go to work at 5, get off at 5, then go back out at 8, be back at 2, then go back at 5, then, working. She used to hate that job. You always working. We don't ever get to do nothing. All you want to do is work. And it's because I never let God be my provider. Never, when God say you take one step, he take two, I never let him get the 2 steps. I used to try to take all the steps. Since I did all the steps, God wasn't there. Even though financially it looked good, everything was like, oh yeah, he's balling, he's doing da. But I had to do so much work though. Like, people don't think that Uber is a real job. Go ahead and try to drive for 8 hours straight, looking at the mirror, looking at the rear view mirrors 8 hours straight, driving through the city for 8 hours. Bro, we was driving 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. That's like me driving from Pittsburgh to Wisconsin every single day. That's why when I drove up here to Wisconsin, that drive was nothing. And it's like, yo, you tired? I'm like, no, I do this every day. Working 12 hours, 10, 12 hours. I could have went a whole nother 2. I could have drove to Florida straight up, no problem. Why? Because I'm used to driving all the time. Drive. My mind is always alert. Boom. Looking at the rear view, looking at the brakes, making sure that everything. All the time. That's a lot of work though. If you ask anybody who say that Uber is not no real job, you go drive 8 hours and then come in the house and see if you tired or not. Just because we just sitting down don't mean that that's it, bro. You gotta be alert. You driving for yourself, but you also driving for other people, because there's crazy people that drive. There's a lot of people that don't drive. There's a lot of people that go through red lights. There's a lot of people go through stop signs. There's a lot of people who don't use their blinkers. There's a lot of all that. You gotta pay attention to all that. Plus pay attention to your rear view, your side mirrors, all of that stuff all the time. It's mentally draining. And people look at Uber like it ain't no big deal. Like, bro, I'm mentally drained. But then I come in the house, oh man, you ain't do nothing but drive. Or, excuse me? All right, yeah, here. You take the keys and you go drive to Atlanta real quick. And then call me when you get there. Or, yeah, you get the keys. Yeah, go to Florida real quick. And then call me when you get there. What you mean? I'm like, bro, 12 hours to drive to Florida. I just drove 12 hours just driving just now. How you gonna get mad at me? If somebody, this is my thing. If you could drive to Florida, not if you could drive. When people drive to Florida, Atlanta, or anywhere that they go, as soon as they get there, they're tired. Any long trip, people get tired when they drive 2-3 hours away, 4 hours away. Man, I gotta go get a nap real quick. I'm driving 12 hours straight with no nap. So when I get home from the spot, people want me to do more stuff. And I'm like, bro, I just got off the road for 12. Bro, all you was doing was driving. I'm like, stop trying to downplay driving. Are you serious? You can't downplay driving, bro. Nobody can. Every time somebody downplay driving, I hand them the keys. Here, go to Florida, straight up, and don't stop. And call me when you get there. Go wherever state is 12 hours away, drive to it. And then call me when you get there. And then the next day, drive right back. And that's what I'm saying. And then the next day, drive right back. Don't take a couple days off, because Uber drivers don't take days off. I drove that 12 hours that Monday. That Tuesday, I drove another 12. That Wednesday, I drove that another 12 or maybe 10. So all I'm saying is, after you go to sleep, you wake up and you back on the road to do the same thing again. How do you downplay it? You can't downplay it. But anyway, that's off track. But to get back on track, is what I'm saying is, that's what I used to do all the time. Be tired. I come home, I'm like, bro, I just got done working 12 hours. I got to go home and take a nap. I'm tired. 12 hours driving, tired. But now I go to work at 7, get off at 8, or I go to work at 11, get off at 8, or go to work at 6 and get off at 8. But it don't even feel like I did nothing, because literally I didn't do nothing. I sat down, got up a couple times, did this, did that, sat back down, got back up. Bro, when you let God run your life, life is way easier. Now it's like when God brings my wife to me, now If I get off of work at 7 or 8 o'clock, I'm not coming in the house, oh, baby, I'm super tired, I can't do nothing. If she wants to do anything after 8, I'm lit. Why? Because I didn't do nothing at both of the jobs anyway. So what's up? Oh, baby, I want to go see such and such at 9:30. Let's go see it. You ain't going to be tired? No, I don't do nothing at either one of these jobs anyway. Now, if I was Ubering, I'd have been like, yo, when I get to the crib, let me take a nap real quick. I'm tired. Then I got to get back up at 5 type deal. Like, no, because I know when I get up at 5, it's more work to be done mentally. But if I get back up at 5 o'clock in the morning for these jobs I got now, it's just to go there to sit down. See a couple people. Hey, what's going on? Let me get that for you. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. Have a good day. Sit back down. Oh, let me wind you down real quick. Sit back down. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Hey, what's going on? Let me check the double truck real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Sit back down. All right, cool. 7 to 3. All right, I'm done. Let me go to my other car, my other little spot at the airport. All right, cool. I get there, yo. What's going on, y'all? Slow as heck. All right, cool. Sit right down. All right, here come a car. Here come 2 cars. All right, sit back down. Oh, baby calling on the phone. Hey, what's up, babe? Nothing. Oh, no, let me do this real quick. Hold on. I got you on the Bluetooth. It's going to be loud. Give me a second. All right, babe, cool. We good. What's up? Oh, what you want for dinner? Oh, this. It's cool, whatever. You want to watch something when you get home from whatever? No, or today I might get off at 7. I'll come straight to you when I get off. You want to go somewhere? You want to go walk at the park? Whatever you want to do, babe. It's cool. I got all the energy. I ain't did nothing all day. What you want to do? What you want to do? Let's go here. You want to go to the movies? Let's go walk by the water. Let's go do this. All this extra stuff now, because even though I'm working the same amount, my God, even though I'm working the same amount of hours that I was doing in Pittsburgh, God's involved in it here, which is making it way easier. You see what I'm saying? That's what I got to get y'all to understand. You got to let God be the center, and you got to let God run things. I'm telling y'all, you let God run things work so easy, it's crazy. Y'all don't understand. I wish y'all could, I wish that y'all could wake up in the morning when I wake up and y'all would see what I do. My routine, I get up. My routine tomorrow will probably be, I'm getting up at 4:30. I'm going to the gym at 5. Working out from 5 to 6. Planet Fitness is 10 minutes away from the house. I get to the house, probably hop in the shower, and I probably throw on my uniform, get in the car, go to my first job. Right when I get there, they probably going to be like, oh, yeah, cool. It's going to be people. It's a lot of people that's leaving from the building. So I got to check them all out. All right, boom. Boop, 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 boop. Wine. All right, here come a couple trucks, too. Boop, 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 boop. All right, 9 o'clock hit. Oh, yeah, well, we probably done for the rest of the day now. I'm like, for real? Yeah, we probably get a couple trucks. You probably get a couple stragglers from whenever, from until 3 or whatever. I'm like, word. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm just sitting there, not doing a thing. Listening to music in my headphones or watching Columbo on my phone. Something like that. Dead up. 3 o'clock hit. All right, cool. I'm out, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, peace. I don't even got to change my uniform. I go to my other job. I don't even change my uniform. I go to my other job, bro. I slide to the other job. Pop up in on 3:30. 3:30 to 8. What's up, y'all? Nothing. It's boring in this mug. Ain't nothing happening. We got a couple cars. All right, cool. Boop, 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 boop. Sit down. Sit down for like an hour or two. Oh, here come 1 or 2 cars. All right, boop, 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 boop. All right, cool. We in there clowning around talking about basketball, playoffs, this, and this. 5:30 hit. All right, cool. All right, you want to go get some lunch real quick? I'm going for an hour. 6:30. Come back. Now we shutting down the store or shutting down the spot. 7 o'clock, we out of there. I'm going home. I'm at the crib like, dang, well, what else to do now? I just made all this free money. Now it's an option. Do you want to go Uber for tonight? Do you want to Uber tonight, or you want to just chill? Now, since I ain't got no girl or nothing, I'll probably go Uber. So just go, I'll Uber from like 7 to 10. Call it a day. Or I might just come in the house and chill with my mom and her husband. What y'all watching? Let's watch it. Whatever. Call it a day. That's it. Wake up that morning, just do the same thing again. That's it. But when I was Ubering, like I said, 20 people is in my car. 20 different energies in my car. I'm on this side of town. I'm on that side of town. I'm doing this, and this. I'm running up my gas. I got to stop at the gas station 2, 3, 4 times. I got to do this, and this. I got to make sure the seats is vacuumed. I got to do this, and this. I'm sitting down, just sitting down, but mentally being drained because I got to watch everybody else driving plus myself. And I was doing that for 12 hours for 10 years. Because I seen the numbers. It was like, bro, if I work this much, bro, I can make $7,000 a month. I can make $8,000 a month. Let me get it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Making $8,000 a month. What's up? Yeah. And my bills only add up to da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I got all this, da-da-da-da-da. Nothing in the savings account. Nothing. And it always turned into, dang, I'm too tired to do the whole shift. Oh, you're supposed to go back out at 1 o'clock to do whatever. I'll be tired. I don't want to do it. I'm tired. I'll be dumb tired. I'm like, dang. All right, so I missed it. Then the next day. All right, Saturday. So now I'm working 3 to 3. Now I'm tired. So now I got to get up at 1. I got to get up for Sunday to work and be like, yo, you know what? I don't even want to do it because I'm so tired. I don't say tired now. I don't stay tired now because I don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't stay tired. I don't stay tired at all at my jobs now because I allow God to do it. And I told God, meet me here. It's like, and he met me here. It's like, God, you gave me my Uber job back, but he also gave me my other 2 jobs back. Now, mind you, like I said, I'm Uber and I'm working crazy because I'm making $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Let's say $1,500 a week. That's on the low end. $1,500 a week. That's $6,000 a month. That's $7,200 a year. $72,000 a year. You don't know too many people that's making that. I was making that with my eyes closed. That was light. That was light work. That ain't nothing. That was light. But what I'm saying is this. That's $1,500, right? $1,500 a week. God got me in this. That's $6,000 a month. God got me in position to not even have to do that much, and I make more than that. You see what I'm saying? Me working myself, I was making that. Me not doing that much work at all, and I make more than that. It's crazy. When you let God do what he do, you win every time. When you let God do what he do, you win every time. Please allow God to run your life and you stay out the way. You be in the way. You be doing too much. You got to allow God to play his part. If you don't allow God to play his part, you become God. You feel that you can do everything. You feel everything that happens is because of your bare hands. You know, a lot of people out here, man, I work all these jobs. I do this, and this. I. Y'all making it seem like you God. You not God. And that's the reason why you stressing. That's the reason why you bugging out. That's the reason why everything you got going on. That's the reason why your wife complaining. That's the reason why your husband is complaining. That's the reason why all of that. Because you think that you do everything on your own. And that's the problem. Because you do everything on your own and you don't allow God to do his part. So when you don't allow God to do his part, God just sit to the side and just watch you suffer. Yeah, you complain about stress again. He's complaining about what his wife say. He complaining about what her husband say. They always complain, and that's all they do is complain. But all they got to do is lay it at my feet, and I'll take care of it. As long as they do their part. As long as they seek first to the kingdom, all the things will be added. That's what he said. That's what he said. All the things will be added if you seek first the kingdom. Y'all not seeking the kingdom. Y'all doing everything on your own. Y'all doing everything on your own. I've been there. Doing everything on my own. Trying to do everything on my own. Like I said, I was working 12 hours a day. Manual labor. Not in the factories, but driving 12 hours a day is manual labor. Bump that. That's a lot. Mentally drained. You need your mental when you communicate with a lot of people. When you communicate with your husband, when you communicate with your wife, when you communicate with your kids, when you communicate with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friends.
when you communicate, you need your mental. And if you don't have no mental because your mental is drained, it's hard to keep conversation. Now all of a sudden you got an attitude all the time, and now nobody wants to be around you because now you a grouch. Because your mental is all jacked up. Because you stressing out so much with your mental because you trying to do so much stuff mentally. God like, yo, let me deal with that. And you like, no, I got it. And he like, okay. And there's always an argument every single day. We don't ever do nothing. We don't do this, and this. Do da, boom, boom, boom. I'm telling you, if you put God in the center of the situation, I promise them conversations is going to be gone. I won't say gone completely, but they will fade away in time when you allow God to be God in your life. I gave y'all an hour of work. Let me get up out of here, man. I love y'all. Peace.
Hello, my name is Laurie Stamps, and I'm the author of the books entitled Rejected Yet Loved, Volumes 1 and Volumes 2. Can you imagine going through your wedding ceremony, having your reception, and all is going well, and you wake up the next morning and the person you thought you married was not the person you married? That's exactly what happened to Jacob in the book of Genesis, chapter number 29. He was in love with Rachel and thought he married Rachel, but it ended up marrying her sister, Leah. So you know he was going crazy, but how do you think Leah felt? So volume 1 talks a lot about rejection, of how Leah went through rejection and how she overcame it. And it talks about my story of being rejected. And then volumes 2 goes a deep further into rejection. So check out Rejected Yet Loved on Amazon. Make great Christmas gifts. Not only am I an author, but I also have a financial business where I show people how to make and save money. I show people that you don't have to live from paycheck to paycheck. There's so many people that hate their jobs. I show people there's a better way. I show people how to establish their own business, how to have a budget, how to get out of credit card debt, how to prepare for your financial future, for your retirement. Are you ready to retire? Are you going to have money when it comes to retirement? I show people how to leave a legacy for their children's children. I would love to have a one-on-one free consultation with you and see how I can help you financially. Contact me at lauriestampsbiz@gmail.com. That's LauriStampsBiz@gmail.com. I would love to sit with you and prepare for you to have a great financial future. God bless you.
Yo, y'all gotta come see this. Oh, this looks crazy. So what is this called right here?
That's the fry bowl. It's like
So it got fries, chicken,
exactly.
and the sauce is on top.
Yep.
Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, if y'all ain't made it out here in the city yet, y'all gotta come here. Y'all gotta come check my mans out. We out here whipping it up. They out here getting it crazy.
Play with my heart like a motherfucker miss me. I lose my mind, got me going on the Hennessy. Yeah, fast one rewind. Yeah, fast one rewind. Yeah, gotta run out of time.
Shorty say she miss me, now she wanna kiss me. Playing with my phone now she wanna diss me. She threw me all around like she playing with a frisbee. Like Doomsday, she marvel at my presence like I'm Disney. Swoop, please pass me the Henny, but I don't drink though. She's telling me she changed if I buy her a furry mink coat. She using me for money, I got it, but that ain't it, bro. No, not me, I know I want better. She tryna bring me down, bro, but I won't let her. She got a commando, but she can't see or hear like Helen Keller. Ella.
Shorty said she miss me.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk
show it. That's for real. To me, to me, to me, to me. And I can't keep it low key, low key, low key, low key. See, everything you do to me is crazy.
Two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw four, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate, but not the eastbound. Call me a virus, we moving to the west now. I've been bugging more and